Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Moss Valley on Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. Right, I've not done a lot since the last episode, but I have got rid of the greenhouses. I just thought those boosted ones, and I'd got medium by mistake, so they were going to be spitting out 10 pallets a month each, which is too much. I just didn't realise I'd done that. So I got rid, and I have put 3 separate apple trees in the place. I didn't go for the little orchard thing because it was a bit tight. So I'm just going to put water in them, which I have done, and I've set them running. So we had to buy a Bowser or water tanker. Just a standard 7,000 litre one. So I've got that. These are running. We've got apparently 13 apples there so far. Yeah, so, and I checked and none of the sell points on here took the apples, so I had to so I got rid of that decoration one and I just put the little apple sell point here. And I thought in the future we could always get the small production in that makes the apple juice, but for the moment we'll just do with the apples. It'll just give us a little bit of income when we're not doing a lot of other stuff. But aside from that, that was about that. I haven't done anything else animals wise. I haven't decided what we're going to do on the pasture yet. So I started baling on here. Doing the bales on that other field, as soon as you set it to try and do an AI worker, it's doing the slightly crooked line again. So you can't match the lines up, even though they gave me the 2 lines. So I don't know if it's just to do with the shape of the field. Because I did try the off camera. I tried the round one on there just to see if it was a case of the square one, but it isn't. So it works better on the. I mean, on Spakovo it works on the sort of more rectangular fields without the odd shape. So it might just be that. So I'm going to have to do that one manually, or I could hire a forage wagon to do it, I suppose, because I'm thinking of doing that for the grass. So I thought we'd have a little go at doing this for a bit, and then I'll probably have to do it on a speedy uppy. We'll go and get that one over there. The bale trailer that I'm using is the auto load, but I'm not using it. Obviously I'm not driving around and picking everything up. I just thought I'd have a go at doing it with this, and we would obviously then it, because the problem you really have is the oh crikey, hey up, is getting them all stacked up. So I thought, well, we'll practice a bit this way and it'll take the bales off us when we get to when we go to put them down. I don't know if it's already took one, has it? Or did I drop one? I think when you get close it whips the top one off you know. Oh dear. Oh well. Anyway. So we'll have a further go at this. But it is easier lining up. Well, I'm just about to say it is easier lining up for them, but it obviously is with the 4-wheel steering and everything. And when you're doing it with a tractor, you're toing and throwing all the time, aren't you? Certainly couldn't have done it. There we go. See? I knew exactly what I was doing there. I know it maybe doesn't look like it. If you believe that, you believe anything. Right, there we go. We'll drop that one there. And up. Let's just watch this top bale this time. I think as soon as you get near to the trailer, it whips the top one off. Because it's not, obviously, it's not on the spike. There we go. get that put on there. Because you've got to do it. There it is. Oh well, at least it's, you know, making the effort. How many we got? Oh, there's quite a few yet, isn't there? So what I will probably do is do a couple more of these. We'll do a speedy, or I could just cut, I suppose, because the baling's going to take a bit of a while as well, isn't it? I would think. I don't really know what everybody prefers. I mean, if you want to, anybody watching, you want to drop something down in the comments about whether you prefer the time lapse or speedy uppy as we call it, or whether you prefer just to cut, you know, to when it's finished. I just think, you know, if you're doing it all and filming it all, it's a cut seems a bit of a. So, I mean, the speedy ups generally only take about 4 minutes anyway, don't they? So they don't take forever to do. But yeah, I mean, if people don't like them, if they would rather it was done on a, I think it's took that top one already. Yeah. Right. Okie dokie. Well, I'll let's get him tucked down there, look. Where is it? I'm going round in circles. Where's my tractor? I'm sure somebody was driving that round without me, so I couldn't find it. Right, we'll get him plonked down in the middle over here, and then there he is. Right, there we go. We're still on that. Yes, we are. Right. Yeah, I better come out actually, because if I'm going to do the speedy uppy, it looks a bit, it can send you dizzy when you're doing it in cab. It certainly appeared so in the past. I thought if we can get these done, get the baling done, give that another push. Oh, see, I didn't do it properly that time. And I thought maybe if I go out getting the grass cut, or if we, before we cut the grass, we could maybe look at putting a sheep pen in. I've been trying to work out, because as I say, I do probably want to do beef cattle. It will keep away from the milk, so we'll do sheep just for the wool, and beef, you know. We'll just do the beef one, so I'll have to sort out all the things, the best time to sell and all that sort of rubbish. I think it used to be about, I don't know if it was 27 or 37 months, so it's quite a long time before you see any money, but then it depends. You can buy them more expensively and you don't wait as long, but you don't make as much, or you buy them younger and you know, you wait longer, but then the return is a lot higher, but then you're feeding them for longer as well, aren't you? So it's, I don't know. Anybody wants to let me know the best way to do it? I'm all ears, because I ain't got a clue. I usually just buy a load of cows, do a load of milk, turn it into butter and cheese, and that's my lot. Well, I thought we'd keep away from that on this one and just do sell it all for beef. So it's whether to get a pasture or some sort of stable or something for the cattle. We'll see. The sheep, it will be a pasture. Anyway, we'll yeah, I'll crack on with this, and I don't know whether to leave the baling actually. I'll do that for the moment, and we might crack on with this and then do the grass. I might just do so much of the baling. I'll make my mind up in a minute. See you soon. go. Forgot to put my mic back on for a second there, so I got out of the field before I realised. That could have been dangerous. I spent another in my editing doing all the voiceover again. Anyway. Oh, where am I going? Getting lost in my own yard. It's not that flipping big, is it? I thought I'd bring the baler back up here. Oh, I can't remember if I mentioned I bought a jet wash as well. The combine did get a wash. I thought, well, rather than offload them in the field, I may as well do them here. Well, that's what we will do. I'm in here. Can't remember what it is now. Let's have a look then. Unload bales. Oh, I've already gone in, haven't I? Unload finish bale. Yeah, we might as well do that as well, aren't we, I suppose. Has it done it? That's too quick for me, that. Right, I will leave him there. Oh, hang on. Folded it back up, have I? Right. Let's get a bit of grass done. Oh, everything's coming on. Here we go. Right, I must remember this time. Oh, I think you've got to unfold it first, don't you? We'll click the gate shut. Is it that side or this side? Oh, crikey, that side. Right, okay. So we'll get that down. Right, toggle work mode, mower, swathing mower. That's the one we want. That's what it is, isn't it? A couple of headlands. Yeah, off we go then. What's going on there? I never... Did I do that on... Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, crikey. I don't know. No help for me sometimes. Right, so... the bales and that I'll get off that field in between, off camera in between episodes. This grass field to do, I think I will hire a forage wagon to pick these up. Pick the grass up. I think that's the field there I want to put something in. Now, I have experimented off camera with that, and you can't go right into the far corner with it because it's the edge of the map. So, oh, what's going on there? Where is it? Oh, I'll give up with this thing. Just did it, didn't I? Let's have a look. Now there's no field to preview up this end for some reason. So it appears as though the end of this field doesn't scan, it's only so far down. Oh well, that's interesting. But yeah, so we'll I think we'll buy that. Obviously there's a bit of a profit made from selling the greenhouses. Even after buying the tank and everything. I can't remember how much I was on. I should have jotted all of that down. I think I was on 70 odd thousand possibly, before buying the trees and everything. But Well, instead of having the greenhouses, we'll have a field instead. I don't know how much of it they'll be able to munch on, those sheep, but we can... The idea is hopefully that they'll manage on just on the pasture until we can get another grass field, because obviously we're going to need that if we're going to do cattle. We're going to need 2 or 3 more grass fields. I mean, I could turn one of the crop fields into grass, in all fairness. Maybe pick the smaller of the 2. It's either that or we buy that one across there. I suppose the crop's the only way we can make any money really at the moment. Well, obviously we'll have a few apples and we'll have the wool from the sheep. And production wise, the only way you could go is if you did something with the wool, but that means, you know, you're going down the route of 2 different productions, unless you buy that granny's knitwear hut thing, which is only about 5,000, but I mean it does wool to clothing straight away, so it's a little bit cheap. It's quite an easy way to make money really, and I'm not trying to make it overly hard for myself, but I don't want to make it, you know, that's why I got rid of the greenhouses. At the end of the day, it was just, should have just put base games on in, I suppose, but hey ho, is what it is. But yeah, so I mean, I suppose you could put cattle. If you're getting beef cattle, it doesn't matter about production or anything, it's just health, so they can manage on the grass. You can just put them a bit of silage in or something like that. You don't even have to make TMR. And give them, I think hay and silage give them 80% health. You could manage on 40% grass, in all fairness, because they're not producing anything. You only need them 100% when you're going to sell them, don't you? I'm not going to not give them any food, don't get me wrong, but there's no need to be making TMR really until the sort of last part. So the only problem is with the cow ones is if a lot of the sort of standard ones and stuff like that, you know, you're buying that, but the food thing doesn't increase. Even the fenceless pasture one, I think if you get it to the point where you can fit 200 in, you're struggling with food. The Build a Lot, I think it's called, one. I mean, if you're going to do one with just say 70 or 80 cattle in, you're probably all right. And I mean, I suppose that would be enough. But the Build a Lot one, you can have up to 1,000 in. Well, I don't want to get to the point where there's 1,000 cattle. It's just, I mean, I know on my rough workings, 120 cattle get through about 40,000 TMR a month, roughly. I think it's just under actually, but so if you've got 1,000, you probably you took 300,000 or 400,000 litres of TMR a month. Yeah, right. You need a lot of grass to do that. I'll have to get my workings out done on a bit more of a normal number, what, I like 100 maybe. Yeah, well, you take a 1/6 off, don't you? So anyway, get this done. We are nearly done. It didn't take that long. I think it said we'd get about 100,000 off here, maybe. If I get some what's the name in whatever we use. Because I could use the baler really, couldn't I? But you're not going to get that. Rats I don't need to wrap them, but I mean then you're baling them, then you're coming round and with the thing and putting the bales on, so I suppose it, but then again I'm not having to spend money on hiring a thing up, so yeah. Right. That's that done. That gate on. I meant to try that mod. I did download it and I forgot to install it. The one where you can have it where all your gates open automatically. New script mod, that's out. Come on then. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. That's the field there. So it's 20,000, isn't it? So I mean, whatever happens, we're going to buy that. So, right. So let's have a look. What can we put in it? Construction, animals. Right. So you see what I mean by this in a minute. Look, you see, you can only go there. Look. And then you can come down, so you lose that little bit up there. So as long as you'll get that, so it's quite a big pasture. I mean, the one let's have a look. See, that's the Balham Road one. I mean, we haven't got the money for those. That's the Build-A-Lot feedlot pack. Buildable feedlot pack. It's easy for me to say. And that one you can put manure and slurry things down. I mean, that's what you get. So you could put that down here, and you're going to get 1,000 even if you don't expand it. But you could expand it just to make it look a bit more. But I do think really we need to be looking at sheep in this one. See, that's quite a lot, isn't it? 48, 50. I mean, that's the one I really want, to be honest. I mean, those ones there, you can get quite a few in. That's the one. It does need water, but I don't know. I can't remember how many you get in with the fenceless one. I suppose we could just go with that one. I'm just not sure on the food because it only has 19, so the food isn't very good. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. It's more expensive, but I think that's going to be at least you know. Yeah, see, we can put these, and that's there like that. Yeah, so we've got room to turn around there, haven't we? We'll go back a bit. So I'm not so bothered about that. So we'll go back there. So if we pop that there, sheep pasture, yes please. So we will go where we're going to go with it. To the tree. See, it'll only go there. It'll go a bit further, I think, if I come down here. So if we go... meadow. I suppose we plant them meadow, don't we, rather than the... Right, there we go. So what have we got? It is up here, isn't it? Yeah. So I was going the wrong way then. We'll hop and skip and jump. I do wonder whether or not we should just leave this for it to grow, but then I don't know if they'll eat it. Yeah, so we get 30,000 food in there on top of whatever the meadow is, which we'll see later on, won't we? So, yeah, I'll come back down and get everything sorted for that feed wise. We can put some of that grass in, can't we? Yeah, so yeah, I think that was probably going to do us for today, for this episode. We'll get the bat wing tucked back and then I'll make a decision. I think we'll probably bail it just because I won't have to spend any more money on hiring what's the name? It's 2,000 or 3,000, isn't it? And there's not that much, you know, it's only the one field of grass. So yeah, right. Oh, thought I was gonna go down hill there. what's going on? What's going on with that? Oh, it's hitting the back of the tractor, isn't it? There we go. Getting in there. And out we get. Right. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you've seen anything you like, hit that button and ring that bell if you would like notifications. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And yeah, apart from that, I'd just like to say thanks very much for watching again. And I'll see you all very, very soon. You take care. Bye-bye.